heinous atrocities and madness being displayed by IPOB and ESN in the southeast is unacceptable. Joe IGBOKWE. The Nnewi-born APC politician Joe IGBOKWE, who was the publicity secretary of the state chapter of the defunct Action Congress before he became the special advisor to Governor ßL0WS, has sent fresh warnings to IPOB and ESN. Recall that the recent attacks centered in the southeast have been blamed on the IPOB and its security team arm, ESN, by the federal government. Joe IGBOKWE believes that the activities of the secessionist group will no longer be accepted. Recall that recent attacks centered in the southeast have been blamed on the IPOB. Okay? In Joe IGBOKWE's words, heinous atrocities and madness being displayed by IPOB and ESN in the south is totally reprehensible and unacceptable. No responsible government can condone this. Several IPOB members had recently celebrated their Biafra Remembers Day due to the sit-at-home order given by Nnamdi Kanu. Some videos showed IPOB members punishing civilians that flouted the sit-at-home order without any government and security operatives intervening. President Buhari released a statement on Tuesday evening where he warned those that are against his administration. Oh, okay, cool. There haven't been I have not personally seen videos of IPOB members. Again, how can you even identify IPOB members? Like, it's just an excuse for you to label anybody and just go with the flow and just, waste their lives. Absolutely. It just seems like it. Because how do you find somebody and you can, prove without a doubt that this person is a member of IPOB? Because again, it could literally be hooligans on the street causing trouble and using the sit-at-home order as an excuse to beat up people. Again, why, in you saying this, you haven't necessarily given reason. Again, I can understand that we don't all have to agree. I can understand that, but then you have to also give sufficient proof that in the videos you've seen that it's actual IPOB members that are actually, causing harm. Because again, you saying this without any sufficient evidence shows that you side with the government and you side with what the president said, which that language is absolutely condemnable. But then again, it's like, we can condemn all we want, but then of course Nigerians have to react. You can't do such a thing and you not get, especially on Twitter. I mean, come on. He now knows. It's a lesson learned to him and also other Nigerian politicians that, you know what, we don't need that. Someone says, Mr. Joe IGBOKWE, why don't you go to East for dialogue with IPOB, ASN, rather than staying in Lagos for condemnation? You are not safe here in the southwest. Mind you, they will look for you and they will find you. Do you want to say something? Because that kind of statement is very suspicious if something should happen to him, because it seems like you know what is going on. Someone says, why are you wasting your time mumbling and jumbling what you do not know? Who ordered the sit-at-home? Where are the videos of IPOB members molesting visitors, violators of the sit-at-home order? Again, I've not seen any videos like that. And honestly, a majority of people did stay, like a huge majority of people did stay at home. And that was just it. So again, I think if something happened like that, it was probably like a petty crime here and there, someone trying to, make use of the sit-at-home situation to basically, do harm. That's just what it is. It's not even that complicated. And again, I don't even need to have seen the video, but the question you need to ask is, what evidence do you have to suggest that the people who actually were doing whatever in the video are IPOB members? Again, this is how they go around spreading false rumors. And of course, it's sad to say, but we cannot underestimate the influence that these politicians may have, because again, it's like you don't prove what you're saying. I mean, in Nigeria, we don't really prove anything. You just go with the flow because systems are not in place. However, again, with the way Nigerians reacted to this, to what Buhari said, because again, him, saying this, basically he's siding with Buhari, and that alone, you'll be dealt with accordingly. But yeah, that's just what it is. Someone also here says, anytime I hear this big fool that call himself Joe IGBOKWE, I am embarrassed and I am ashamed that he's an Igbo man. This man never condemned Fulani Herdsmen that rapes our daughters and mothers, kill our young men, destroy our family land, but are always quick to condemn Biafrans when they retaliate. Listen, Biafrans don't retaliate, they respond. Why? When I say that they respond, they are very tactical in how they do their things and they prove themselves to the letter. Listen, you cannot bring false accusations against IPOB and you think you will not, get the repercussions of it. They do not retaliate, they respond accordingly, which means that they strategically respond with tact. Listen, I think my respect went up for this group. Of course, now the guy can literally say what he wants. I mean, of course, he has a share of being captured by the Nigerian government. However, when my respect went up for the group was when it was the launching of ESN, because that was also secretive. No one knew about it. And I'm like, in this Nigeria, no one knew that there was going to be Eastern Security Network, and it was just launched all of a sudden. And immediately it was launched, it was effective in clearing out all the herdsmen in the southeast, in which a lot of southeasterners can defend and justify. So again, it's like you can't necessarily do that. You can't really come for them. And of course, this, you have to argue that this also gives the government or it won't say the government, we're talking like a general view of of a micro section of the government, for example, the police station, local government chairman, or anyone in the power. So when we say the government, we mean that. So the government can use it as an excuse to wrongly label, some people as Biafrans or a part of IPOB and ESN, and what they do is they kill them without any proof. I mean, it's literally what they do every single day, and the people of the southeast can come and defend that. Again, listen, you can't just listen. When the people come out, they come out, and you can't deny that. Someone says, GOVT, were you in Nigeria when the Fulani Muslim terrorist army invaded in Americano's house and killed 30 plus? Listen, I'm so sorry, yeah, but I don't know what system of government we're running in Nigeria, because it's definitely not a democracy. I mean, we had a military regime in which the president was actually alive and active in service to the military when the military regime was in Nigeria. Listen, I do not know what we're running in Nigeria, but it's definitely not a democracy. That is definitely for sure. I think we just need to understand and need to get into what do we want as a people, because the way we act sometimes, I don't know, it seems as if sometimes we condone like military like behavior and sometimes we just don't. Like I don't know. But for the fact that we haven't gotten repercussions for the Lekki massacre, well, let's not talk about the Biafran war, a whole genocide. I mean, there has not even been a reconciliation act. So what are we even asking for? Listen, this whole thing called Nigeria, I do not know what's going on. And then these leaders have an audacity to start bringing up issues like changing the name of Nigeria to United African something. Like, listen, okay, that is a thing for the future. But what we need to tackle right now is greater than that. But what do you think about it in the comment section below? And don't forget to like and subscribe.